Yo, welcome everyone. I want a rejection to happen on Bitcoin in the coming days, but most will probably try to long the breakout. Let me show you why this is really not a good idea. Now, first you're going to see in our yesterday's video, we talked about the first important liquidity level at approximately 106,000 US dollars. Clearly, as of right now, the level is being broken towards the upside, and we are attacking the higher liquidity level at approximately 107,000 US dollars. Of course, if you do follow me on Twitter, you probably know that already yesterday I posted about this exact and very important area of resistance, where I said, looks like Bitcoin's heading straight for the higher liquidity level, where another 250 million of US dollars are going to be liquidated. And guess what? Right now, not only people are getting liquidated because Bitcoin is hitting this specific area almost exactly, but also majority of people are going to try and long the breakout, expecting we are going to rise even higher towards the upside. However, later in the video, I really want to talk about the price prediction I already made 3 days ago, because I want to show you exactly what I am expecting to happen in the next couple of days, in the next couple of hours. But nevertheless, logically thinking, we are hitting quite an important and a major liquidity level, and additionally connecting our lower highs and also our previous lows with some kind of an area of resistance. Historically speaking, this specific level has been very nicely respected. An area of resistance, an area of support, and also right now, because we are trading below the level, clearly it is going to be an area of resistance. Guess how I was able to enter such a nice long position of Bitcoin at approximately 76,600 US dollars. And also, only a couple of days ago, guess how I was able to enter another long position at approximately 100.7 thousand US dollars. By longing, by buying the area of support. Right now, even if we are going to go higher, which of course, yes, we can go higher, I am not really interested to fire another long position because it is going to be an area of resistance. We right now want to see some kind of a rejection, and later in the video I'm going to share with you exactly what specific support area, at what specific level we can be looking for another long or a buying position. But as of right now, even if we go higher, I am not interested buying. And maybe right now you're wondering, what is going to be the higher price target in a case right now Bitcoin is going to continue pumping towards the upside? Remember the level I already shared with you only a couple of days ago, where I said that yes, this is going to be one of the biggest areas of resistances you should really be aware of on the Bitcoin chart itself. Golden Fibonacci ratio aligning with the value area high, the highest volume level of resistance you really need to be aware of. It was slightly changed, that is why what we are going to do right now, measuring really the entire upper price section with the volume, it does look like value area high coming in at 107.7 thousand US dollars, and it's also aligning very nicely with the golden Fibonacci ratio, measuring the entire move down, applying the golden pocket on our chart, and it does look like a major area of resistance. Even if right now Bitcoin does continue higher, is going to come in just slightly higher from where we are trading as of right now, and once again our long positions are going to be even more in profit. However, I am once again not looking to fire another long position right here, simply because ideally I am looking for some kind of a rejection towards some side, and also of course for our inverse head and shoulders pattern to come in play. But before we talk about that, I would really right now appreciate for you to smash up the like button, because 1000 likes are really possible, and also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now talk about the ABC correction I already mentioned only a couple of days ago. Actually 3 days ago I was posting on Twitter on 6th of June about the ABC correction, that I'm expecting higher targets for our A-elite wave, and as of right now it does look like Bitcoin is really pushing higher, but this A-elite wave is right now going just slightly higher than I first expected. So what you're right now going to see, we are seeing a push up for our A-elite wave. Unfortunately, I do not know if we are right now already going to top out or not, but nevertheless at this specific area, because it's such a significant area of resistance, I'm expecting Bitcoin to see some kind of a rejection towards the upside for us to then then form some kind of a B elite wave, and then simply for us to see another push towards the upside. And of course, a lot of people are going to get completely wrecked right now, of course, trying to long the breakout if we are right now going to see a rejection towards upside. And also, Bitcoin, if we do see right now a push down towards our first important price target, we have a lot of liquidity levels below our recent lows right here, where of course, people holding their long positions are setting their stop losses at. And with a push towards downside, they are going to get wrecked, they are going to be stomped out. Now, maybe you're right now wondering, what is the price target of the B elite wave in a case Bitcoin does see right now a rejection towards downside? We need to pay attention to at least 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level of the entire move up. Now, this target that I'm going to show you right now is a theoretical target, and it does not mean it is going to be hit with 100% accuracy. However, in terms of the theory, we need to talk about the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level of the entire move up. So if we are right now already going to see a rejection down, we are measuring right now the entire move towards the upside and applying on our chart only 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level that is right now coming in almost exactly below our recent low. I already talked about this specific support area yesterday because it is aligning very, very nicely also with all of our recent lows right here. That being said, every single time this specific level was retested, Bitcoin has gotten a very nice bounce towards the upside. So right now, not only 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level is landing exactly at this specific area, we have our recent low for liquidity purposes, and also let me go one step further because we can zoom out and measure the entire upper price section with volume, and you're right now going to see the point of control or the biggest volume cluster is landing exactly at this specific area. So if we actually do see a rejection right here, we are then going to form our B elite wave right here. But not only that, as I said yesterday, we could be forming some kind of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and then of course another push towards the upside before we might even be expecting a bigger push down simply if Bitcoin is then going to form some kind of a head and shoulders pattern. But we are going to talk about a bigger rejection only if Bitcoin is right now going to form this specific ABC correction. If in the next couple of days we are going to see some kind of an inverse head and shoulders pattern to actually be formed. Let's go right now step by step. Again, in terms of the trades, this level right here is not an area for our long positions. I do remain in all of my long positions. However, let's see if in the next couple of hours we are actually going to see some kind of a rejection towards the downside. And additionally, let me share with you what is going to be another very important level you should be aware of in a case Bitcoin does see a rejection from approximately the area where we are trading as right now. Remember the anchored VWAP I shared with you yesterday. We are going to anchor it exactly at our low right here, where you can right now see clearly the level is curving towards the upside. And you can also right here see Bitcoin has been forming higher lows for a very long time. We have the first low right here, second low, and then also the third low. So below each of those lows right here, there is a lot of liquidity, and also the anchored VWAP is coming in exactly towards those specific lows. So the first local area of support is definitely going to be the anchored VWAP, aligning with the recent lows for liquidity purposes. And then of course, if we are going to go even lower towards downside, the theoretical target of our B elite wave, it is still going to be 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level at approximately 103.6 thousand US dollars. That is why if you want to trade with us and take an advantage of the free 30,000 US dollar bonus and also potentially win a free iPhone 16, click the first link down below in the description, because only after you register with the link and after initial deposit you can win some very nice prizes: iPhone 16, AirPods, Ethereum, and also some Polkadot. But all you have to do right here is to literally deposit at least 50 US dollars and trade $100 in spot for you to get the one chance in the lucky draw, or simply deposit even more, 100 US dollars, and trade $500 of volume on spot, and you are going to get 4 chances in the lucky draw. Now, additionally, go into the rewards hub right here, because only after you register, you're going to get 20 USDT, another 10 USDT by depositing at least 100 US dollars, and also then open your first 10 US dollar trade because you're going to get another 20 USDT. So take advantage of the free bonuses using the first link down below after you register and after initial deposit. Now, let me also share with you another reason why ideally I would like to see Bitcoin to see some kind of a rejection towards downside to happen in the next couple of days, in the next couple of hours. And yes, I already shared with you another reason why we could be looking for another push towards downside, and it's going to be the CME gap that right now still has not been filled at approximately 105,000 US dollars. So right now, paying attention exactly to this specific chart, clearly it does look like Bitcoin does have a very nice CME gap at approximately 105,000 US dollars, which right now is going to be another reason why we could be expecting some kind of a push towards downside, maybe even to happen in the next couple of hours. Now, do not guess me wrong. I am not going to try and short at this specific area, even though I would like to see a rejection towards downside. Why I am not looking for a short position? Simply because I know Bitcoin is still as of right now trading in a very nice uptrend. On the 1 hourly time frame, you can clearly see only a couple of hours ago we were able to see a bullish cross with our exponential moving averages. Additionally, on the 2 hourly time frame, we are probably going to confirm a bullish cross in the next couple of hours. So clearly, on the 1 hourly, on the 2 hourly, on the 4 hourly time frame, Bitcoin is moving in an uptrend. Even though I would like to see a rejection towards the downside, I am not shorting. I do remain in all of my long positions on Bitcoin, not only on Bitcoin, literally on the entire crypto market. So because we are in an uptrend, I don't want to guess if the rejection is actually going to happen, even though in terms of the theory, I would really like to see not only for our ABC correction to play out, but also for our inverse head and shoulders pattern right here to play out, and for Bitcoin to eventually then do see higher targets in the next couple of days. So let's see right now, first of all, what is going to happen. We know exactly where is going to be our bigger area of resistance, because as we said before, another important volume level that we should really be aware of is going to be the value area high, which as of right now, it really does look like it is going to be hit, maybe even in the next couple of minutes. And that is why if you want to get the free 30,000 US dollar bonus, plus also potentially an iPhone 16, click the first link down below, make sure you register, and after initial deposit, you're going to get some very nice bonuses. And also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.